Anchor. No! Oh yes, he knew something was there. Bank of Arcadia. Pearl earrings, $52.
C. Galetta. There we receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
No, we've looked there. Still hear the music. I saw something on the floor, yeah, where he stood. Oh,
Shell cases. These look like 32s.
Why does he come off? Ah, something in that bin.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. We need to run by a gun store.
Eagleston's gun store's a couple blocks from here. Don't you people have anything better to do? This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
What guy?
I heard this is a trick.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
Oh. Thank you, Hector.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course.
Huh.
Don't accuse her of anything without proof.
Let's smack her
Lawyers
up.
love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
She's lying! She did it.
Can I?
Get here,
I'm
bitch.
Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
You touched
Mr.
me.
Gage's first name.
Everett
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Come to my office. Questions, Alice. There's no questions.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in the store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
But if she was in front, how could she see it? Press Y.
You're lying, Miss Galetta.
You're lying!
And why? You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Yep, the pearl earrings.
The pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. Tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool. You don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Bothered about the
Mr.
earrings.
Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He showed me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looks very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. At Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger.
Well, he's telling the truth.
He threw the gun in a bin and
Yep.
turned and walked away.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do.
Hitler.
It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I should have counted the cases. Casings.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang,
Huh?
and then another,
Uh-huh.
and then 3 very quickly, close together.
Seems about right.
5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. Been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened, Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
We have the murder weapon.
Yeah.
And the murder.
Good.
Girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks
It's a
from
Jew
here.
here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Officer, please.
On the beat. Fuck you.
I heard this is a triple.
Oh shit. Go to the gun store first. Because if we find out who bought it, and if it is that Jew hater, then we've got evidence. Get out the way! Nope, don't mean shit in this game. Oh, what are they doing? Where's the me? Whoa!